Good afternoon. It is Monday, June 15th. Got off work. And I canceled gaming with my buddies today because I wasn't going to be able to have things ready, and I don't. But I told them, hey, if you still have character creation stuff left to do, I'll make myself available to do that. So I was like, and you can come over if you want to do that. We can meet on Discord. I was like, whatever you want. We'll do that. Make sure that your characters are created. That way, as it's taken me an extra week to get the world ready, they'll all come together. And so I figured, okay, we'd do that. It would work generally like a normal Monday night. I'll get off work and I'll make something to eat real quick, and then I'll probably have at least one, maybe two of them want to do that. And then I start getting messages from Nick, and he's like, "Oh, want to go out to eat?" And I'm like, "Well, kind of, but I mean, you have to check with everyone because, well, if someone else doesn't want to, but they do want help with character creation, I've committed to that first." So then I get off work, and I contact him. He's like, "Yeah, we're gonna come over a little bit early. They want to play X-Wing," and I'm like, "I'd love." Him and Bob, and I'm like, I'd love for them to want to get back into that. I'd like to delve more into the new edition of X-Wing. That'd be great fun. I'm like, you talk to the guys? No? So they're planning to go out to eat? I'm like, well, I don't know. So at this point, I have friends headed over. I have not eaten because I don't know if we're going out to eat or not. And by have not eaten, I mean today. Like, since I woke up. 11 and a half hours ago. I did, however, as they're all like, we want to come over, and I had all the pile of stuff on the table, I did clear that. Now, some of it got put back on this shelf, so there's this here. However, this shelf is empty, top to bottom. This shelf only has the stuff that you see here. All the closed stuff is empty. Basically making sure I can see everything that I'm still using that shelf for, so I don't pitch it with anything on there. Otherwise, in general, I got these shelves double stacked, which the fact that it all fits double stacked there means cool. That it should easily fit with two shelves side by side, which is what I will have. And then the bottom is just junk storage right now, which is real ugly. But, I mean, a couple things. One, it's just piled up with no shelf, so that's going to make it uglier. Two, I eventually will have another storage area up here that will have doors, and some of the junk can go there. And three, at some point in the future, there should be a couch in front of this that should block the bottom. Look forward to that day. That'll be a nice day. That'll be a good day. Also, a lot of these are video games. Because they're the same size container, so they've been there. I don't know if I'm going to keep them mixed in or not. Haven't decided. Decision not made. But right now, I'm hungry, and I don't know if I should eat or not. And I got friends coming over. Okay.
We're gonna go out here with my buddies.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, we're gonna go out here with my buddies.
So I'm gonna go out to eat with my buddies. What I was really gonna say first is
or one buddy.
one buddy and Bob, this jerk,
Hey,
flipping
guys,
off the camera.
Hey guys, you want to see it first?
Don't make me kill you, Bob.
That'd be an unfortunate series of events.
I know. I don't know how I would do it. I'd feel terribly guilty afterwards.
And he's only talking about your character. He'll still feel terribly guilty.
No, I just remake it. It's not even named yet.
So Ryan only had one question to ask, so I went through that. Austin is procrastinating and not interested in building his character right now at all, because if he's going to have to wait a week, he's going to wait a week to build his character while he continues to think of ideas. So I just got Bob and Nick, and we're going to El Rancho Nuevo, because we haven't gone and gotten Mexican in like months. It's been months, man. I mean, it's been months for a lot of things, because, the world shut down, but I mean, I'm glad for it.
You haven't been able just to slap stuff out of people's hands with no care in the world because you don't care about their feelings.
I don't care about their feelings. It's just really, really funny. That's good. I like that. This is a good idea. That is huge. What is that?
Grande Burrito?
Grande Burrito. It's, so, yeah, I would call that Grande. Well, I'm glad to be having my quesadilla.
So,
I will have to look into the Grande Burrito sometime in the future. I don't like the messy cheese on top of burrito thing, but there may be reasons to make exceptions to that general concept. It's huge. It's big as your head.
so either way, this is going to turn into a cheat day for you.
That was delicious. Brilliant idea. I had Mexican food in ages. Especially if you don't consider Taco Bell, which is a totally different beast. Yeah. I like Taco Bell. I just don't consider it Mexican food. But yeah, it's delicious. I missed that. Bob failed to finish his burrito. It beat him. He was conquered. As he sits there with his little box of failure. And is, properly managing his weight, which I can't seem to do. Whatever. And we're playing the X-Wing. We're just doing like the basic quick start rules to remember how the game is played. And it keeps talking about skip this thing until you're doing the advanced rules. And I'm like, man, this game is boring without the advanced rules. But I suppose it's better to remember how to like move around and stuff first. All right, reveal.
Let's see. Gentle 2.
Oh man, you got around the debris. I was hoping you were gonna crash yourself.
This is how you dogfight, right? Fly directly at the enemy.
So we meet in battle yet again, my friend. Highest to lowest, so I start... 2.
One swerve.
So you take 1.
Yes.
So you have 1 remaining.
Mm-hmm.
0. And a whiff. And that was fun. They just left. But, so I didn't get a whole lot of world building done, but I had fun with friends. And we got to play just the basic game of X-Wing, and then they're like, yeah, it's late, we're going out. We're heading home. They were done. But it was at least fun to get the basics of the rules back in my mind, because it's been years since I played. And I just, got a whole bunch of stuff opened up for it lately, so that's nice. And part of me is like, man, I would love to get that other shelf up. I do not have time for that. I mean, if it were like in here, back in the old days, perhaps, but I can't leave it on the floor in there. I'll trip over it in the middle of the night because I'll forget. But still. I do have that. And that looks alright. Yeah, definitely a thinner appearance. It'll take me a little time to decide if I want that for a few of the shelves or not. Because obviously it's going to catch light differently. Being glass, it'll be reflective. But it's thinner. And I do like definitely the shelf below it not having such harsh shadows. So that's cool. And now I also have the extra shelf that can go on one of the billies when they get put up in there. Otherwise, it's late. I'm tired. Potentially, big day tomorrow. We'll see. Thank you for joining me, and join me as my journey continues.